Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today we have a nice cigar to review. The new cigar from Caldwell with AJ Fernandez expertise in the blend. This is the Caldwell Long Live the King Toro. Beautiful cigar. There's the Long Live the King emblem, as you remember, and look at the bottom band, AJ Fernandez. Now, we're going to review this cigar, but I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to take you on a little trip to one of our favorite places in Jamaica, the Couple Sans Souci Resort in Ocho Rios. So I've got to go catch a plane. Come on with me and let me show you the resort, and let's do this review. And here we are, we have landed, and right behind me is the beach. Beautiful spot. And we'll be heading down this path right over here, over to the Martini Bar. And here we are, we made it to the Martini Bar, and here behind me, look at some of those views. Now today we are of course looking at the Long Live the King by Caldwell and AJ Fernandez. What basically happened was the Caldwell, I don't know whether he asked or AJ offered, but to put a Nicaraguan interpretation on the Caldwell blend, the original blend of Long Live the King. Here is the cigar. It is, whoa, here we go, 6 by 50. And there is the density. Has an average feel in the hand, nothing crazy. But being a Nicaraguan Puro and made by AJ, of course, it got my attention. So let's get right to it. The new and rather limited Long Live the King by Caldwell and AJ Fernandez. Well, let's give the old cigar a clip. It's a good draw. Good draw. Well, the first flavor notes are pretty typical, sort of a sweet cinnamon with cedar, some aspects of citrus, quite a bit of brown sugar, nutmeg, and a few notes of caramel, which was a little surprising, but welcome, and a nice black coffee base. The pepper is a black pepper. About 7. So it's quite sweet, creamy. The nutmeg is creamy, combining with the caramel, it makes a nice creamy consistency. So that's how we start. Well, here we are at the first third, and the flavor notes have continued about like they were. The caramel, nutmeg, and brown sugar are combining very nicely to make a very creamy, sweet flavor. The coffee is not subtle, but it's not in your face. You do get it at the very base. And the lead flavor is pretty much a cedar with some here and there tanginess to it.
The pepper remains very good. It's probably 7.5, maybe ticked up just a hair. The finish is sort of a caramel laden cream and nutmeg with some decent lingering black pepper. I would call cigar medium. It's probably a low-grade medium to full-bodied. But the first third is very impressive. I actually like this type of cigar, and I'm rating it 93 to begin with. So let's see where we are at the end of the second third. Well, we're not quite to what I'd call the final third, but I'm going to call it that because we're at that main band. So I'm going to remove that. But your flavor notes are about the same. I would say the cigar is medium to full bodied. There's a little earthiness, and I'm sure that's more or less from the nutmeg. But it's a very enjoyable cigar. It's sort of in my wheelhouse. I like this type of cigar. I'm enjoying it so much, I'm going to move the score up to 94 for this second third. It's very enjoyable. I, without a doubt, like this version of Long Live the King that AJ did better than the original. I don't know if I'm alone in that, but that's my feeling on it. But very good cigar, and I want to see what the final third brings. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. For me, the cigar continued to improve. The cinnamon, caramel, and nutmeg are really coming out, particularly the cinnamon. Full-bodied. I would call the cigar full-bodied. It gets there right past the midpoint. The lead flavor is more of a cedar, but it has little twinges of citrus and attached to it. The pepper has seemed to increase slowly as the cigar goes, and I would say it's probably close to an 8 by now. You really can get a lot of it when you retrohale. The finish has much more nutmeg on it, but you still have caramel and some brown sugar and nice lingering black pepper. I have very much enjoyed this cigar. As a matter of fact, I put my money where my mouth is. I've probably bought close to a box of them now. I've been buying them in 5-packs from small batch cigars, and they have them. These are rather limited, so please make sure you get them if you're interested. For the final third, as it keeps increasingly getting better, I'm raising it to 95. It's just a very good cigar. Very solid, very smooth. That creaminess keeps it very smooth. There's no bitterness. There's just not much to say other than that it's a good cigar. So that'll give us an overall score of 94. Very good cigar. AJ makes very good cigars, and I think Caldwell would be pleased at what AJ has done for this cigar. So there you have it. The new Caldwell AJ collaboration of Long Live the King, 94. One thing that should be noted is that the internet here is sparse at places, and here today I had no internet connection at the Martini Bar, so this entire review was filmed on my LG G6 phone. So hopefully that turns out looking well, but that's how today's video was filmed.